the most powerful empire on earth, feared by kings, worshipped by its citizens. But in 73 BC, a man in chains lit a fire they couldn't extinguish. He wasn't a general, he wasn't a senator, he was a slave, a gladiator, and for 2 years he waged war against the very system that broke him. This is the true story of Spartacus, the man who made Rome bleed. Spartacus was born in Thrace, in what is now Bulgaria. A warrior by blood, he once fought for Rome as a soldier, but later he was captured, enslaved, and sold to a gladiator school in Capua. In the arena, men lived only to entertain, fight or die. Spartacus was strong, cunning, and fearless, but more than anything, he was watching, learning, waiting. Among the blood and sand, he saw something the Romans didn't, that every man forced to fight could also rise to fight back. In 73 BC, with around 70 fellow gladiators, Spartacus broke free from the school using kitchen knives and stolen weapons. They fled to Mount Vesuvius, evading Roman capture. From there, something unexpected happened. Slaves across the region began joining him, thousands. What started as an escape became a movement. An army of the oppressed, farmers, shepherds, men who had nothing to lose, all united under one goal: freedom. Spartacus wasn't just a fighter, he was a tactician. He led ambushes, built supply lines, and trained his growing army like a Roman legion. They defeated multiple Roman forces sent to crush them. The Senate was humiliated. Rome was shaken. Spartacus didn't march on Rome itself. His goal was to escape to the Alps, return home, and let his people live free. But thousands of his followers wanted revenge. Some wanted to burn Rome. Others wanted to rule it. Spartacus remained focused, but control was slipping. The Senate sent Marcus Licinius Crassus, the richest man in Rome, to end the rebellion. He brought discipline, brutality, power. Spartacus tried to negotiate, but Rome didn't negotiate with slaves. A final confrontation was inevitable. The two armies clashed in brutal battle near the Silarus River. Outnumbered and surrounded, Spartacus led the charge himself. Some say he killed a centurion with his bare hands, but the numbers overwhelmed them. Spartacus fell in battle, sword in hand. Rome crucified over 6,000 of Spartacus's followers along the Appian Way. A chilling message to any who dared rise again, but they never found his body. No grave, no corpse. His story lived on in whispers, in legends. Rome may have won the war, but Spartacus won something greater. He became a symbol of resistance, of freedom, of courage. Centuries passed, empires rose and fell, but Spartacus remained. His name inspired revolutions. His story echoed in slave uprisings, civil rights movements, and resistance across the world. Because he proved something terrifying to tyrants, that even the most powerful empires can be shaken by the will of the oppressed. He wasn't born a hero. He didn't wear a crown. He wore chains, and he broke them. Narrator, calm, powerful. We remember kings, we remember conquerors, but sometimes the loudest legacy is left by those who refuse to kneel. Spartacus was more than a man. He was a message. Freedom is worth fighting for. Subscribe to hear more stories of forgotten heroes, untold struggles, and the truth behind history's legends.